Girls Potomac. It was a stupid episode. I didn't tell my mom I was recording. I done cut off guard.
No lipstick, no hair. At least I brushed my hair. Praise the Lord. You just wanted to sit next to me.
I didn't. Girl, this bun, this mohawk bun thing. I ain't got my notes, but I can tell you, it was dumb. It was a dumb episode. Wasn't too much really going on. Is that better?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the balance. Temperature balance is good. Got the right people.
How's that?
Well, look, they tearing up the street.
Surely.
A big old hole.
Okay. Anyway, oops, something got in my eye. So the episode, they on the island, girl, and Jizzy then come down and tried to ask Candace and Ashley, have y'all seen Katie? I went to her room and all her stuff was gone. Lord, we ain't seen her. When's the last time you heard from her? And everybody like, no, we ain't seen her. So she calls Robin and asks Robin, has she seen Katie? Katie ain't seen her. She said, Robin, get dressed, come downstairs, and we're gonna look for Katie. So Robin takes her leisurely time, as if her friend didn't call her and tell her that her other friend missed her.
Yeah, but you know she moves slow.
She put her bathing suit on and her little
go in there. She the host and missed the flight. She's slow.
She's slow. She put her bathing suit and her little coverall on and came on downstairs.
She's cute though, you know, you gotta be cute for JB.
At some point, she took that as a moment to flash her behind to Giselle, which, I mean, that's your wife, so that's fine, but y'all looking for y'all's missing friend. This is not the time to seduce your lover. It's not the time. Your friend missing.
You're in my prayers, little mama.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I mean, I couldn't see it any other way. She done come downstairs in her bathing suit and coverall.
She's just trying to show her friend what she got on.
By turning her really bare behind to the girl.
Honey,
look at my booty.
They put booties out in the street all the time over there. You see it.
But how many times has your friend come to you and said, hey girl, this is my outfit and this is my booty? How many times?
Well, you know, we are voluptuous booted girls, and we ain't got to do that for people to see our booties.
But I'm saying,
we got lots of it.
Anyway, my point remains.
So I don't know how that plays out for real.
A kitty. Is that Bishop's cat?
I don't know. Did he bring
it? It's a baby. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, it's precious. Don't get run over.
Yeah, that's why I went over to the side. I never had any sense of it.
I mean, it got under this other car.
And that it really ain't safe over there.
I hope it moves. Anyway, I'm still looking for my notes.
Okay, look on, girl.
This ain't got nothing to do with you. Anywho. Girl, somebody told the radio to be on. Let me see. So at some point, Karen comes downstairs. Now we all together, you know. Robin, Ross dressed for less. You left your blinds open last night. Dixon, her wife Giselle. You know, I saw you. Graves, Bryant, Dixon, Kern. I don't really have a middle name. I don't have a middle name for Kern. I really don't, but we'll get one. Who else? Ashley, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 foreheads. Not 10 heads, but 10 foreheads. 40 heads. Candace, who doesn't even need a full name. They all downstairs, and they talk about, Lord, where's Katie? Where's Katie? Now Karen don't seem concerned at all. She's like, well, you know, y'all was rude, so she left. Because Ashley was rude. I don't really think I talked about it last episode, but Ashley, when she told Katie that she wasn't mentally, you know, stable enough to be around the girls, I'm like, first of all, how did you come to that conclusion? How did we get here? And second of all, why do you need to be mentally stable to be with your friends? Like, and the women were all like, girl, no, that ain't it. And they rallied around Katie, but Katie still loaded up the truck and moved to Beverly Hills, that is. At some point they mentioned that Katie might be pregnant, and maybe that's why she left. I still think she left because she was sick of the girls. She was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Ashley in particular. Let me see. They done called around, honey. They looking around and trying to find. They done called security, and security is like, yeah, Katie at the airport, and the producers knew. And they kind of broke the fourth wall, because you know, on these reality TV shows, they try to make it like they not on TV. They done broke the fourth wall and give you, Giselle's like, that producer right there, Lynette knew. And Lynette comes over and she's like, yeah, I knew Katie was at the airport. And I'm sitting here like, well, Lynette, you saw these heifers running around looking for the girl. Why you ain't just say, she at the airport? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. And Lynette really did get on my nerves. So after they get settled with the fact that Katie going home, they going on a horseback riding adventure, and they in the car and they like, yes, we're going horseback riding. And Ashley says, I disagree with riding horses for pleasure, you know, using animals for pleasure instead of utility. And I'm like, so you would rather have a slave than, than just have a good time? Like, what are you saying? You like, I don't want to ride the horse for fun, but, you know, if riding the horse will get something done, something productive done, we can do that. That was weird. And her trying to be against animal cruelty, married to a naked mole rat, just don't make sense either. You're married to and have had a baby with a mole rat. I just didn't understand. So they go horseback riding. Giselle doesn't. She gets on the horse, but she gets off. Ashley never got on the horse. Karen got on the horse and got off. And the rest of the girls kind of rolled through the water. And okay, it's in my hand. Let it go.
I'm trying not to hit myself in the face. I ain't studying you.
Like, you just be handing me stuff.
I am not studying her. I'm studying me.
I'm my last nerve. And I only got one. I see you done blinded me.
That's what you get.
That's what I get.
You know, I thought about that line.
That's what you're able to. Oh, Tyler Perry. I hate him.
They could have skipped that one. They just,
God.
she could have said, she could have just said, that's what you get.
That's what you get would have been fine.
See?
She done squatted over this white man. That's what your A-word gets. Like, why would you? Tyler Perry.
But what? That's crazy. Tyler Perry's character's cursed.
We done heard Viola Davis. It ain't like Viola has a personal preference to not curse. She done heard Viola.
She know how to go to work and
cuss.
She
done cussed them
like
kids.
Denzel Washington go to work and cuss all day and come home and maybe
she done cussed them kids out on how to get away with murder for 10 seasons.
Because they needed cussing.
Tyler Perry done got this one. That's what you're
But that was before that, though.
I know, but I'm saying, like,
maybe she had an affinity until network television.
I think it was just Tyler Perry's poor writing.
And I'm like, why are we using this?
And was she supposed to be one of the saints? Was she saved?
They didn't say she was saved.
I think she was kind of half saved because she was doing missions.
Saved people who were at certain times. I've heard to save people.
Oh, yeah, I say it. I better say it right now, but I ain't trying to.
Don't say it.
I ain't trying to
It's not
offend
necessary.
my mama. But the point is,
we got lots of words in this language.
That's what your A-word gets.
That is so funny. That is still
terrible.
the funniest thing.
No, the funniest thing is my mother was a whore and a junkie.
Honey, Lynn told her truth.
And a junkie.
This was Lynn's truth, and that's the way it is.
Oh my Lord, today, what terrible movies! Terrible
those movies.
I know you do, because you're his target demographic.
I love them.
But honey, those the movies.
You don't understand what we went through. There was no people that looked like us on TV. We thought we were supposed to be blonde haired and skinny.
My favorite movie in the whole white world is The Women of Brewster Place. There wasn't not a damn person in that movie blonde haired, and the only one.
Lynette McKee was close.
She wasn't blonde haired, and she was one of the two people that was skinny. Her and Kiswana. Robin Evans.
Kiswana is skinnier now than she was.
Kiswana, she poor thing.
I just want to take her, just bring her to the house, you know.
Come on, get you one of these sandwiches. We got two and split it.
Yeah, put a little sandwich. Put a little grease on it.
What's the name?
Put some grease on this.
But anyway, back to this review I'm doing, that you have completely derailed. So anywho, they out there in the water horsebacking, and it looked nice. It looked like a good time. And then later on, Robin has planned 2 separate events for the girls, and she's tired of us saying that she is Giselle's wife, so she done split her and Giselle up, and she sent Giselle and Candace over to, where they go, to a submarine.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the girls went to a cave. And I really wasn't paying attention, and my mama wasn't either because we was talking, but
that was conversation time.
Yeah, that's what they did.
There were stalactites and stalagmites in the cave.
Very good.
I remember that from school.
Proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get back to dinner because, you know, we always got to sit down and have dinner. If I was on one of these reality shows, I would just skip dinner because that's when all the fighting go on.
They got to confront one another
at the table.
I go out with my girlfriends all the time, and we never confront each other at the table.
That's a good time. That's what Big Mama wants you to see.
Usually, we done ate and we done got real, you know, chilled out. And it's like, girl, now what about? But then we're not confronted to the point of combat.
Because y'all grown.
Like, girl, I don't understand why you did that. And just like, girl, what it was, see, I was having a mental breakdown that day. And, you know, we just got right through it.
That's because y'all grown. These folks ain't grown.
And we actually also are real friends.
That as well. And these folks ain't. So anyway, they go and have dinner. At some point, Karen tried to tell the girls how she controls her kisses with Ray.
Why you talk about this? I was traumatized.
Because that's what happened on the show. And these people were allowing me to tell them what's done went on.
Karen upset me.
She upset all of us. She did. She took us through. And then everybody at the table tried to mimic her movements, and I was disturbed.
Yeah, they were disturbed too. It was funny.
I was disturbed. You notice how Robin was the most talented. I ain't gonna say what I would say.
Don't do
my mama
it.
right here.
Don't do it.
You notice.
Don't do it.
Now Robin was
Your mama.
your mama.
Yours too. And her mama. We're gonna see them all in a
Yeah, we're
minute.
gonna look at all the mamas. So we done come back full circle. Now we fighting about Michael again. And it was stupid. The end. It was stupid. Karen, she had done got drunk, child. And she done regurgitated her feelings about how she felt about Michael, because she didn't want to go into, rekindling this friendship with Ashley and have Ashley not know how she truly felt
But then
about Michael.
I don't understand. You, by and large, are not ever.
Are you gonna speak up?
I am speaking up.
No, you're not.
I've listened to these videos.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't understand why she felt like I have to be comfortable. I have to. What the world don't revolve around you?
Well, my baby was triggered. And so she was drunk and she was triggered. And that's what happened when you be drunk and triggered.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know. I get triggered, but I don't get drunk. So that combination is not my thing. I want to be cute as much as possible. Drunk ain't cute. Not in the streets. Do what you do at your house. Don't be drunk in the streets, people. That's not nice.
Are you done? So anyway, they done had this conversation about Michael. They out in the lobby again, and Robin had to get firm. Robin had to get firm. You know, Robin ain't never got firm, but she done had to get firm. This little shadow, this little light thing going on is on my nerve. But she had to say, now they already done complained about us once at the down here in this lobby yelling and carrying on. Y'all gonna have to cut it out. And so they take it on upstairs. And
they were more calm upstairs than they were downstairs.
Ashley is so upset about. They really do. Ashley is so upset about the fact that Karen thinks her husband is guilty, and it's like, but he looks guilty. He seems guilty.
But that's her husband.
And if you see,
and
I'm the type of person that if you think my husband is a gay, booty grabber, that's your business. If I know he not.
And then if I've told you, we've already discussed this.
And I'm not gonna go back and forth, but Ashley had to get to hollering and carrying on.
But Ashley ain't but 12.
She's older than me. All of these girls are older than me.
Girl, because if I'd have been like that girl mama who had to get off of reality TV. Girl, you ain't thought you gonna mess like that.
Nikki Gilbert.
Nikki. I'd be like, Nikki mama, baby.
Anyway, girl, so they fought back and forth about that for a little while, and for some reason Candace had on half a turtleneck with long sleeves and a puffy sleeve, and then half a tube top. And I just didn't understand. It was
almost cute, but I felt hot on one side.
It was not almost cute.
I thought it was cute, almost cute. But it wasn't for me, because I don't like no sleeve down on my wrist, no way. I'm a 3/4
and it was puffy.
Girl.
Like,
it was a party outfit.
On half.
Yeah, that's what they do now.
I hated it.
They took one shoulder and let it be out naked. And then they put the other shoulder all the way up. See, she had the shirt, it was all up there.
Right, half a turtleneck, half a tube top.
It had a swoop out right there so it wouldn't be just real hot.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, girl, long story short, the next morning Karen half apologizes by saying, I'm apologizing to you right now, Ashley. And that was supposed to be the apology.
Did you apologize for real?
And they kind of half move on, girl. I just couldn't care. I couldn't. And I told my mom about 4 or 5 times during the scene. I just can't care. Couldn't possibly. Didn't want to. Anywho, we get back hunting to the States. I guess Robin made it back in time, but she might have been late for that flight too. I really think she needs to start sleeping over one of her friends' house the night of vacation, right. So they can get there on time together. Don't get to their house, spend the night. You know you want to anyway.
Well, whoever gonna get there on time, go to their house
and just show up, ride together.
You're gonna host an event and miss the whole flight.
But anywho, they done got back in town, and now Ashley thinks she might be pregnant, and she taking a pregnancy test, and they left it on a cliffhanger. But we already done seen her baby, so really, who cares?
We seen it. I'm about to go see it. What it look like?
Look just like Michael.
Little old baby.
Little old looking baby.
Michael too old for me.
He really is.
And I can be her mama, and not have been fast.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. But yeah, they left it on the cliffhanger of if she is or if she ain't pregnant. I really think that when the show comes back next week, she not gonna be pregnant just for the sake of foolishness. But we have seen the baby. So who cares? The whole episode was just a whole bunch of who cares? Where's Katie? Who cares? She ain't dead. I was on her Instagram. She fine. You know, what happened with Michael? Who cares? Is she pregnant? Is she not? Who cares? Who? Do you? You don't. Don't rub my head like you care. What you do? You care about any of the things I just mentioned?
I'm singing Beyonce.
Do you care?
I still care.
But do you genuinely care?
Baby.
I'm not asking you to be funny. I'm asking you for real. Do you care?
I'm interested in the storyline, but that storyline is we already know the end of the story, though. That's the only problem with it. The only way, because of the way they're doing it.
I'm talking about everything on the show. Do you care at all?
Mm-hmm. Or I wouldn't watch it.
That is unfortunate for you. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers say. We finna go in here and see our grandmama, and we'll call y'all later for something, girl. Greenleaf done come back, and we behind on Temptations. I'll call you.
Why you call it Ambitious Temptations?
Because I want it to be called that, because why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
Why would it be called Who is ambitious on the show? It's
Sister
really
Carlisle.
Which one?
The big one that's tiny.
Because she got a mama.
Oh,
the middle, more ambitious.
It's the middle sized one, because she got a daughter too.
Mm-hmm.
The middle one.
She's really not. It's really more temptation than it is ambition.
Call them up and tell them to rename the show.
I will. I sure will. Hey, on network, how y'all doing? I just want y'all to rename the show.
Oh, you're fine. Have a good night. I'm getting out. Why you smiling at the face? Looking like every member of your family. It's funny, you look like one set that way and another set this way. You do.
We'll call you.